Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where this could be, I don't know if it's our last episode or getting closer to it though. Then we're going back to Cloister to finish off Cloister. I'm not sure what that involved, but at the moment, we've seen the end of most of our people. We said, first of all, we do need to go back to Paradise Island. For one last companion quest. But I'm pretty sure we're done with companion quests. Our companions all had a massive change of heart last episode. The cultist realized her entire cult was fake. Tristan realized that his entire... Well, actually hasn't realized yet. But we're about to make him realize his entire worldview was based on a traitor. And Niles, I mean... He didn't have any great truths, but we met some really interesting truths about the Protectorate as a whole. That basically the matriarch wasn't the primary fascist that started the current state of affairs. It was her son, and she actually absolutely hated what had occurred, which is really important. And I don't know why I couldn't have said it to anyone. I just sat there with it because I'm like, that's actually really important that she didn't want an authoritarian nation. She wanted a free nation. No wonder the Earth Directorate was like, okay, it's fine. Like, why couldn't I have said that? Hey, like the Earth Directorate, of course the Earth Directorate worked with them. Like she wanted to create a utopia. Oh, we just found the toss ball. After all this time coming through here, we finally found the ceremonial toss ball that was mentioned by one of the guards in the very first episode. I don't think we'll be able to use it now, but I still find it funny that it took this long to finally find the ceremonial toss ball. That's hilarious.
There ought to be a bounty on whoever.
What to see if... Here we go. Yes.
Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never buy.
Perfect. It doesn't really matter because... Alright, so we're going to go back to the region. We're going to go to the rendezvous with Virgil. Virgil seems a little bit less, shall we say, brainwashed than Tristan. So it's possible Virgil will help him see light, or maybe he's more brainwashed and I just have completely misread him. I don't know.
It's silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late.
I mean, we've already been here, so...
If Virgil's not about, he's like to be in the training grounds depths. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the door next to those stairs.
Oh. We definitely couldn't go here before. Oh. Okay. Well, before we go there, let's have a look what else is here. Because he's standing very ominously at the end of the corridor. And that sounds incredibly ominous. So, it looks like he's about to double cross us. So, got a bunch of... Do you have a bunch of Sprat plushies? Okay, whoever was in this arbiter bunk, I'd be their friend. I like Sprats. I mean, I killed a lot of them, but I didn't, not due to wanting to kill them, just because they're very imminently killable.
It's a relief to see him running safe.
Oh. Oh. Okay, he definitely looked a lot more menacing, but he's happy to see us apparently, so... Okay. Hello. Sorry, I have to go do my mandatory looking at everything first.
Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Kristen's in denial about the evidence we found. I'm hoping you can set him straight.
If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've...
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag.
Oh, God.
Jurisdiction of the Council.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head...
Okay, I like killing. Let's go.
Surrender and die.
Hello! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, I'm dead. That's okay. I got more trauma kits. Boom.
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say...
We cannot have this conversation until you're safe.
He's obviously going to set you right, man. But I do admit, he should say it beforehand just in case something happens to us. I definitely feel like this hammer makes me go full murder hobo. But do you know what makes me go even more murder hobo? Yes, yeah. Hello, friends. It's good to see you. I really do like to see you. But today... Okay, we do need to... I don't know how many I actually got with that, but it still was pretty good. I think I got the bulk of them. That was great. That was great.
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Council is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Do you sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
Yeah, so it's going.
I don't believe this. The Council must have...
Captain, open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments?
It has been said.
I did what I thought.
No.
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did,
Well,
destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
you've got one chance to say what happened, why you did it.
Was made on us all, but not seen our mentor for... Unfortunately, it was. I overheard her decision to align herself with the Consul before she realized I was there. This admission...
Because you were obviously going for the Sovereign.
No choice but to act.
But there
You're
was
under Sovereign.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith.
You were trying to keep yourself trailed, you know, but Oculus calling posts.
No. Sentinel Peralt's remarks were the first I'd heard of any secret room. I feared what you might learn there, so I scrambled to find an agent who might locate the room before you. I only had one contact. Obviously, he did not succeed. I was pleased to learn that my decision did not result in his death, at the very least.
What about the Junior Arbiter who tried to judge Kristen in the Central Crown?
To me, a junior arbiter...
Killing one of Arcadia's future arbiters over a singular breach of rank would have been most tragic. But this is not the matter we're here to discuss.
Yeah.
No. I can, if the situation was truly as he claims, understand his initial but playing false with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Entirely, and the matter of justice remains. You're right. This is not the first time we've encountered the paradoxical nature of protectorate law. Each time we did, you convinced me to stay my hand. and I do not regret those I spared. Our prior conclusions inform my present feelings. But I cannot view this objectively. Virgil killed our mentor. It's madness. I cannot simply let that stand.
If you actually hesitate like this, means you know it's wrong.
Is more reflective of a weakness of character. One does not hesitate in the Protectorate. One acts. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
How many unlawful things you done last week turned out to be
We
just?
have experience together has left me. The law is clear on this, but is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol?
Was there anything you could have done? Any alternative?
And even if there was, maybe this was right. We must think for ourselves if Arcadia is to survive.
Yeah.
I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. Oh, it would die. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate.
As good as vengeful killing may feel in the moment, Tristan, I think
Oh, she's had a slight change. Now she's not wearing her thing around anymore.
I just wish there had been some other option.
You did say unfair would be difficult to name justice.
1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here. Though, before I go, a parting gift.
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. And be careful. If you survive...
Aw.
This has all been... drained.
Yeah, we'll have time to discuss it. Just let me loot the many corpses I destroyed with that solar burst. Oh, this is great. I completely annihilate the entire army. So that was an army that I wiped out with one shot. One shot. Yeah. I'm not evil or anything. Nope, not me. I have definitely had a few moments of just laughing in abject, like, screw you, Jude. You know? But that's okay. Oh. That's interesting. I can't fast travel yet. Oh, because this has not been opened. Okay, guess we have fast travel now, right? Okay. They probably just didn't want me to do it. See, that's all you have to do to stop fast travel me annoying. That's what says people. Just stop it when there's times. Same with like certain magic. Let's see, like there's something blocking us right now or something, you know? You can have this sort of stuff to make it easier and better. Anyway. Let's go find him. Talk to him. Then again, maybe we should do so after we travel somewhere. I think I might travel to... Oh.
Commander, despite the manner of what
Oh, that didn't take long.
I cannot help but be glad. I still have much doubt about my path, but I don't believe Protectorate law is as ironclad as I once thought. Having good intentions does not spare you. Doing what you think is right does not spare. Yet what can I do?
Yeah.
More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body. Can it? But how? I shall remain with the Protectorate, interpreting its laws through a moral instead of a punitive lens. Innocent until proven guilty is a novel concept,
Yeah.
but it is worth a try. A drunken, disorderly subject once struck my faceplate with an electrical pitchball stick. When we began traveling together, I was not sure what to make. I deeply appreciate your hand in this investigation, Commander.
I hope we told him at least about what we found in the fucking matriarch's thing. Let's go back to the Undisputed Claim first of all to claim the quest we did. And then we'll do the same at the other starbase. Yeah, looks like we have an arbiter of actual arbiter good. That's good these days. So that's good. Okay. Go to the head office tower. We'll report. We'll try to make sure they help.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
I believe if nothing else we've learned that there's no perfect power here, you know?
At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 100.
No one's perfect in this world.
To head office tower. Again.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty wasp.
Yes, time is.
Yes.
Tell us how it went.
Hey,
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well,
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered.
there you go again, pinning your career. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can.
oh God, just give me a job.
It's instinct.
It is an intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foothold of our pen. It requires a series of daring,
That sounds terrifying.
possibly savvy, perfectly timed, and flawlessly executed stratagems to.
Whole thing's a load of bunco. Calculatory claptrap from a bunch of overeducated. Go ahead. Tell them who devised it.
With pleasure! The archive on
Yeah.
Cloyster analyzed millions of variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination. Yes, suppose we should move on.
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though.
I've noticed that, yes.
On their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities. Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well. Really?
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
It does.
Really unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers.
Yep.
They could be
Exactly. So don't use it.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
They should leave. Adversity affects patients one day at a time.
Keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. And so much for us exploiting that piece of technology. Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward. A lot too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average pay. All right. For your next assignment...
Congratulations.
Well.
Your storied success has earned you a whole...
Wait, we're gonna meet Ronnie Clear?
Chores are complete.
Oh, hi.
Contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire,
Oh, hi.
leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes?
Oh, she actually remembers me.
As an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
None that I feel comfortable relating. Well, I possibly here I am. Why would I? Most effective place. Your taking corporatism has more pros than its forebearers, I guess I'll say.
Corporations cared little for the individual, whereas I'd like to see each and every one of our employees rise from the refuse heap, like I did. Do hope you
Don't know about that.
they're competing
That's
for
the only way
our
we get the
information,
alliance.
you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den.
Oh.
You've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain
Yes, it's correct.
organizations have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes? A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Would it be best to meet face to
Security
face?
team would never allow it, but of course Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Yeah, we'll do.
Reach out when she's ready to talk.
Okay, so Auntie's willing to talk directly, not just through someone else. That's actually a great change. Okay, so this is good. This is actually good. I know. But realistically, I will act, yes, work to Auntie. Okay, that's good. So that leaves us with one more side quest to do right now, and then we go back to the planets, the cloister. But that's very interesting. Auntie is definitely willing to work with us, which is good. It is true, out of all the corporations, Auntie is probably the least fully objectionable. She's still bad, don't get me wrong. But there's definitely worse out there, as we've seen. So, if they got the Order, maybe they can work together well. Let's go through Market Station first of all, because we do need to find the person who, apparently, we saved the person off without even realizing. Alright. So we actually got a crew of people I don't hate now, which is great. The cultist is no longer cultist. Tristan is basically now an arbiter of actual truth, not just an arbiter of the Protectorate. And we're living in a place where, in general, things seem better, which is rare. So I'm glad we're actually starting to get things coming together nicely. Niles has more faith in himself now, and yeah, Inez doesn't care for Space's choice as much, but will hopefully still play a good role in the future. No one's wanted to leave me yet for my terrible decisions. And where was the Millie person? Right here, apparently.
Their team plays the
Hello.
worst anyone has ever.
Before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there.
Aw.
Honestly, wonderful.
How you doing, Waylon?
So good to see Millie. You heading out?
Glad there are people out here like you.
Awesome. We, I didn't even know we had that quest. But, I'm glad we saved them. Alright. Let's go to the last planet. Well, not last planet. I don't know if there's another planet after this, mind. But it is funny, we ended up going to the wrong place first. But I think we did the best, because we did all the companion quests while we were there, so... And we didn't do any of the main quests, and now we're going to do the main quests. And we're going to do so with some people who hopefully, you know, are the most ready they can be to do the right thing. So, yeah. You have to think careful who we take with us. I'm guessing the Order Lady and the Cultist makes the most sense. Because the Cultist is going to be needed to hopefully talk down the existing Cultists. And obviously, if we're dealing with the Order, we need someone from the Order. So, Inez is off. And we've got our other two in-twos now. So, Marisol and Azza. Alright, it's been a while since we've been here, I do admit. There's a rift anomaly right there we can deal with. So, yes. Is we got to do that. Main thing is obviously Spiraton. We've also got this Cultist, so we'll do the Cultist one first. We don't want to go near the archive yet. But first, let's go back here and look at this rift anomaly. And we also there's one on the bridge, which I'm assuming we used to. Okay, so this is another waypoint right in the end of the map. No, let's go over here, so we know where to go to Rift to normally. And see what the Order scientists make of us doing this, because they don't have the Rift thing. I thought they did, obviously, but it turns out they don't. It's the other guys who did. And it's all because the poor patriarch, he wanted to actually, you know, save his wife and daughter. It's amazing. I wonder what would have happened if Debris hadn't done what she did, and the patriarch and daughter weren't killed. How much better he would have been as a leader.
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted, but in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating.
Ooh, rift residue, a lot of it. Well, 2 of it.
Oh, damn it. Reverted to its previous state. Failed? Hurry, assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
Wait, crunch.
Reverted again! Infuriating. Architect above.
Hey.
That was incredible. From observing how it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
Actually, it aligns the rift with surroundings by readjusting the anterior substrate.
Genius. The rifts are unlike. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine? Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the
No, it says something, doesn't it, mate?
It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations. Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change. But is that indicative of the properties of the rift or of the device? Failed? Hurry, assistant, activate the monitoring and take readings.
I like how it's like how they're really actually studying it. It feels like I'm being useful by opening and closing it over and over again.
Timing seems similar to the last stage. It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant.
I think that's all he's gonna say now. Oh, what's this? Enemy? You say enemy head, okay.
Infuriating.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift.
I'm not sure how you got
Somehow
that.
maintains its position and fascinating. It seems
Okay. Honestly, I don't blame them for wanting to do it their own selves. Alright, that means we got to go there, I think, so we can cross this bridge. Because I'm guessing, because we went under here, we could go around, I guess. That might be better, because I don't know if we want to go there or not. Okay, we'll set this one. We'll go down to the Auntie's Choice base and work our way up through the roads. Should be a bit easier than it was last time. I hope. Alright. Whew. Honestly, this has been very interesting, I will say. We're nearing the end of things, and I think anyway, we've done all the side quests and stuff. There's still 2 story quests, which is probably why I shouldn't have actually gotten extracts by now, but still. Oh, actually, hold up. Wasn't there a locked door somewhere around here I couldn't get open? I think it was over on... I think it was over here. I think it was like somewhere around here. So we'll wait. we'll wait, go that later. But like, yeah, because there's still a couple of times, a couple of DLC to come out. So it's possible they've raised level caps on certain things, but you never know. Okay, so if what I'm looking at was here is correct, this should go up to where it is. The story of the Protectorate is actually really sad. A perfect utopia started by a magnanimous inventor. I love how his first was this, oh, she didn't invent it because there wasn't the original blueprints here. And it's like, I don't know, would she really keep the original blueprints like there, or would she get rid of them? Oh, Mantibills, been a while since see those. Oh well. I personally think it doesn't really tell us anything, besides the fact that she didn't keep him there. It does sound like she made a lot of inventions, but she also could just be a rich person. But it does seem like she wanted to have a better society than what the rest of Earth was falling towards. And it was basically, the history was rewritten when her son grew to power and was a greedy mother trucker. Oh? Oh, you actually survived that, Mantipilla? Honestly, I'm impressed. If it wasn't gonna kill me, I'd let you stay alive. We probably should be going back to this gun anyway. A, it's super powerful too, and B, it needs a lot more. It's only level 20. The only thing that's sad about it is it doesn't have any sort of it doesn't have any sort of a silencer on it. If it did, it'd be perfect. No, if it did, it'd be overpowered as fuck. Huh. Got some people around. 3 corpses of the Order. This could have been them trying to take back the archives or anything. At the moment, we just gotta take down these cultists though, before we even try the archives. Okay. We're coming across, not quite to the cultist area, but hopefully they will have left. Or at least lost their numbers. Okay. Let's see here. This door's been ripped apart. What causes that? Yeesh. Like it's sort of it's a lot of stuff damage happened here. Oh, those are still going. There must be one hell of a battery pack connected to it. Super high density. It's crazy they don't explode under fire. Yes, they're better than that. Yeah, that bridge will pose us no trouble now. Not that we're going that way yet, but still. We will be. Alright. I still believe peace is the best option. Alright, what do we got around here? Order people who are dead. Honestly, I do wonder how many of the cultists will be here. Probably all of them, because the game, they'd be really, really responsive of the game to have the numbers reduced because of the quest we did. Well, I guess we're gonna find out momentarily, huh? Once again, it makes sense. They're being cultists. No. Good. And it's still in a place which is useful for the Protectorate, which is a big thing, right?
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Offers absolution, the solution to our persecution.
Actually, especially this one, because it's so close, I should probably... Okay. There was a repair thing over here. Let's see if we can do something to help us out. Inspect connections. Southern residential power supply. The cablings. Incendiary chef. What looks to be something makes you explosive device. Poorly written note. May the only way for the glorious dawn to get inside some of these sealed doors. I see.
I spy my next victim. I mean, a hostile combatant.
I love how she's trying to moderate what she says now that she's no longer a cultist. Someone up there. No? Oh. Someone up there and I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, really good stealth. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's a shop. It's rare. In order territory, anyway. Oh. They've really just been going through all the things and looting like we are. They're not doing as well as we do. We do really well at looting. I love looting. And pillaging. Well, this room is massive. This place is massive. What's some sort of a hotel? Or... I don't know. Some sort of a residential area? That's the one we remove power from. Yeah, we'll go upstairs and then we'll go out there. This week we gotta kill someone else. I don't know if there's more or less or the same number as there would have been before we finished this quest. I hope there's less though. Just for her sake. Because she didn't want to, you know. No doubt if they do increase the level cap from the DLCs, I hope they have enough experience in the DLC to reach a new cap. Because as it stands, I'm using up a lot of things which would have been experience if we hadn't reached max level. But then again, it's for people who don't play like this. Oh, actually, We probably want to go back that other direction, don't we? Because there's that other person out here, which we need to kill. That's another cloister up there as well. I don't think so though, because we've already done that. Fuck. Okay. He's turned away. Let's kill this person. Okay. Check the map. Move closer. We need to kill this guy when he comes back around. And then get onto the other side and do the same thing. There we go. Okay. Someone else over there, but that was apparently their boss. Hold on. There's still someone over here? Good thing we'll be using our destructing thing. Oh. They're still in the building. That's even more interesting then, isn't it? Who could it even be? We just were in there. Oh no. Somebody's moved out now. He must have been in there. Be two of them there.
Unfriendly company. They're mine. Hostilities are afoot.
Damn. Oh well. Oh.
Supposed to shoot the enemy.
I am.
Combatant scan.
I mean, we killed most of them without any real hassle, so I still consider that a success. Yeah, you were the one I didn't want to kill. Stealthily anyway. Ooh, a new side security lockbox. I was thinking we ran out of them all.
Batten scan. Butchering.
Oh fuck.
Enemy spotted. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Risk weapon prime.
Oh. Ah. Excuse me, friend. Ah, so never gonna get in that door. Oh, it's even got some lore in there too. Ah, oh, that sucks. This is another way in. Oh yeah, probably should do that after, huh? I reckon maybe if we get on the roof, there might be a way around. It's rare for there to be only explosive ways to get in there. But nope, it looks like this is just it. That's the only way to get in there. There's explosives, explosives, and more explosives. Lovely. Well, if I can't get in there, I'll have to just cry and never get in there. Hello! Alright, let's continue to explore everywhere. Oh well. Shame about that other area. It's supposed to look like it had some storyline in there. More order people. in a cave. It goes out the back here, so I have to come back out there soon. We haven't explored around there. But first, let's go and explore the big temple-y thing. I don't think it's one of the temples we're looking for, but it's still gonna be something interesting. It's a shame that the cult didn't disband upon her message. Yeah, no, I don't have the ability to do that. Alright. They're just clearing out this compound for some reason. You can get all the things of value. Okay.
I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
That's fair. It's a shame you couldn't convince them to stop. Alright, what we'll do is do an in-ray scanner just to make sure there's nothing hidden anywhere. Oof. No, looks like we're fine. Then we'll go into these buildings around the back. We'll go back to the order. We do have a fast travel point here anyway, so it's okay. Alright. More engineers dead. Yeah. They just came, the cultists came in, just slaughtered the order. Not surprising, but dark, especially given what we know. They're basically just being used as proxy pawns against the Protectorate's enemies, and they didn't even realize it. Alright. Oh, well, at least we get plenty of supplies around here. And very few enemies. Although there is definitely one down the road. And apparently something over there. Wonder how we get there. Looks like it's on an upper level. Maybe check that later. Manta pillars.
I'll handle this.
Oh fuck!
Have a fix on them.
Oh fuck, a second one. Oh. Okay. Manticores aren't that strong, guys. It's fine. Not anymore, anyway. Alright. We're still looking for story. We're still looking for story. We're still looking for loot. Honestly, engineering is another thing. I don't think I need the full 20 in. Like, it seems like the requirement of engineering has went down dramatically. I don't think I've ever seen a single thing that requires 20 engineering so far. That's the thing. If I was playing this game, I probably wouldn't have. If I was playing this game again, I wouldn't have taken that skill that capped me and forced me to be even. In hindsight, it was a bad idea, which we sort of probably still coming. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have needed to do what I did without it. But the point of the matter is, later on you'll be able to play a game and you'll be like told, you know, this is how many points of this you'll need, this is how many points of this you'll need, this is how many points of this you'll need. And you'll be able to make a choice and be like, oh yes, well, I won't need any more than 12 in engineering. You know? But the alright, I guess this is the end, because we've already been for here before, so we better go back to the order. see what else they want, because obviously we do want to go through across the Rift Bridge and go to the archives. But we also want them on our side first. So let's go back there and see what happens. Newton liberated. Cultist eliminated. Huh. Didn't take long for the propaganda to come out. We haven't even reported our success yet.
Enjoy your time in the garden.
Alright, let's see what they want us to do and if we've done it for them already too. We can get both Ruth and Auntie to talk. Maybe we'll have some better time. Okay. Up here.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
The annoying thing about the pickpocket detection thing is it doesn't work before you like can do it, which would make more sense.
I hope this isn't a sign
Yes.
you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning on removing the cultists from Newton one at a time, like this one here? I was expecting different results.
Oh, you're talking about the Dawn in Newton. We have already handled that situation.
Yeah, we killed them all.
Your own methods to solve it. I can admit, if you removed Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reasoned something predicted has come to pass. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft.
Oh.
Crashed on Paradise Island.
Paradise Island.
I need someone to recover an informational component from it. The web is an
Okay.
network of information collection satellites. Our would-be protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it. Only theoretically. The protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the captain.
Okay.
The data from the crashed site and return it here.
Okay, that seems reasonable, but I reckon I just have to bring the Praetor. That'll probably help it be less risk. The Arbiter, sorry. Alright, that's fine.
At your service. With it.
This is much easier on these old eyes of mine.
Is there anyone here? Because like it said to go here, but I think it just was a.
If it isn't my favorite collaborator.
Ah, here we go.
I thought I said we shouldn't be seen together. You did sharpen
Oh.
I'll put in a word with my associates to pass along to whatever protectorate forces are on site to expect you.
Okay.
No guarantee, but at least in exchange for my help, however, I want you to bring the data back here so that I can make a copy of it. You've no doubt heard the phrase, knowledge is...
Yes, fair enough. Okay. Well, let's go. Especially since we now know the Protector isn't necessarily all evil. They're just very misguided. Alright. Okay, let's go back to Auntie's to the Paradise. 'Cause I guess it's kind of Auntie's Paradise right now, isn't it? Ooh. Don't shoot my people in the knee. No, in the leg. In the ankle. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Alright. Let's go back to Eden. Paradise Island, obviously. Okay, and we'll try and take... Now, two cultists with us, or two, protector people with us. Those cultists never realized there were. It's interesting, I'm surprised there's anything on this map I haven't seen before, but Here we go. Yes, crash can happen anytime, so maybe this is one of the rare times it actually edits things. Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't there a rift? Yeah, I believe there was a rift down here, wasn't there? No, it was a rift. It was Arantium. Okay. Good thing I didn't jump in that pool as Arantium. That could have been bad. If I really wanted to min-max on things, I would have, instead of putting my stuff on medicine, I would put my stuff into, what's-his-face instead. Hello. I would put my money into, my points into, explosives.
The description of the technician we have been vigilantly awaiting. But
yes.
Present yourself, so that I may take the measure of you.
Yeah.
Evidently so. Satellites from our magnificent Hyperion reticulum do not tumble, so some might label me mistrustful, but I wonder, it raises doubt you are even who you presume to be.
Yeah. Do you normally hand question orders handed down by your superiors?
No, but we are at war. These are uncommon circumstances, and you have not given me sufficient reason to trust you. Both the corporatists and those underhanded smugglers sub-roast. Not that they have ever been truly successful, of course. The Protectorate is mightily impregnable. Any true subject would easily spot a cuckoo in the nest. There is no mistaking the zeal and ardor in your voice. You may avail yourself of the same.
All right. Let's go in here and see if there's anything there. All right. Yes, that's that. That was nice and easy. This is why that was the whole point. She said it could be very trivial if we wanted it to be. I think having Sub Rosa as a moderating factor is not a bad idea. So I will give Sub Rosa the stuff. I still don't know, they are criminals. Once again, in a world where everyone's evil, are criminals really gonna necessarily be the bad guys? Like, because if you're criminals to an authoritarian regime, that could be someone else's freedom fighter. But yes, I'm a little bit concerned, but still. Okay. Nice and simple. So I'm just going to give her the ability to copy it, and then we'll go and give her the data, and we'll see how this goes. All right. Let's go across over here. Hello there.
People are gonna start to talk. Aren't you reliable? There. Was there anything else you wish to discuss?
Quite info not found. I don't know what that was meant to be. God, this game can totally be annoying. What if it turns out Sub Ross is the real evil all along? And I'm just being consistently providing them help, and like, they're just assholes. I hope not. Like, I had no reason to distrust them besides the fact they're literally criminals. But besides the fact they're literally criminals, what reason do I have to distrust Sub Rosa? Exactly. No reasons whatsoever.
I look forward to the reclamation of now. How might we be of use to one another? Yes, excellent. Take that,
Yeah.
reductionists. Your hordes of surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been. Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Something to keep you quiet.
Nothing quite as exciting as reclaiming deferred academia, hey?
Thousands. You'll have to tell me. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her.
Oh, good, good.
I don't need to say this. But if you even think about...
I'm not gonna think about putting harm to the roof. I need her to talk to Auntie.
You've made such
hello.
progress moving us toward an Order Auntie's Choice alliance. When you go in to speak with the presiding bishop, please raise the issue with her. I assure, if you continue working for the Order alone, it will likely burn any possible bridge with Auntie's Choice. So this is our last and only chance. Farewell.
Okay, time to rest in peace. Oh wow, she's in some sort of cryostasis? Oh yeah, she must not be doing well. What the hell? That's a really cool cryostasis pod though.
As a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long you have
But Tish.
Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
You're down my loyalty? I'm not the one who helped Debris blow up Horizon Point.
A splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now. A wise leader is always open to...
Yeah.
Now then, I gather you already know who I am. But science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and
It's an honor to meet you, presiding bishop.
sent my initial message. I did not exactly know who its recipient. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before they inexplicably destroyed the station. Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement. Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin. He is, at that. However, there's something of... I just received the most curious transmission from Auntie Cleo.
Yeah.
She wishes to discuss a partnership of sorts. And I heard you were the source of this plot. I must admit I have significant doubts about colluding with an entity like Auntie's Choice. Why should the Order agree to even entertain the possibility?
Shouldn't be afraid to use strong favor of peace.
Methodology is usually... Auntie Cleo has already proposed a secure conference room on board the Undisputed Claim for our use. I will await your arrival there to mediate.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there's a serious sign.
Welcome back, Agent. Is there some evaluation I can do for you?
How someone becomes a presiding bishop?
Simply draws a name out of a hat.
Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because the whole thing is they're all about chance.
In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop.
Oh, he's making a joke. Never mind.
I was the natural choice when it came time for the count. My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate. The compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life. Likely not. But it is the responsibility of every student to surpass their mentor and call it proof. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule.
It's a good idea, but like, why drugging your own people?
May you achieve...
Okay, excuse me, I just wanna...
Something
Just let me. Please just let me. Just. Oh god, I want to know what's in her pockets. Yeah. Of course, no one's gonna let me. No one's gonna let me get close to pickpocketing her, are they? No, every single part is just completely. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I get it, I get it. It's almost like they got enough people watching their leader that they... it's okay, we're going now.
I believe our group's combined efforts are...
Okay. So we're soliciting the orders response, the thingy. So now we can go back to the incognito and go back to the undisputed truth, undisputed land, and we can hopefully work out this plan. All right. Undisputed claim. I think it makes sense to bring both Inez and the representatives of both of my people here as well, like my teammates, right? So I won't bring the cultists here. I'll bring Inez, because Inez would love to meet Auntie. I'm sure of it. Not that it'll be meeting her per se. Okay. So handle the negotiations. I really will be trying to work in the main favor of the order, but I will give Auntie some leeway. But that's the thing, it's the same as what we did in the last area, right? We gave them the useless trinkets.
A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation.
Make profitable choices.
Swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of all.
Don't wait for a line to form in front of you. Availability.
I see. That must be the secure communications room. Wow.
Look who it is, the instigator of
Hi.
this little affair. Her mathematicalness
Hello.
should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business. There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to... Oh, yes! Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed. Auntie, perhaps you should start us off. From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference.
I mean, that does make sense.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
Oh, they just want to use it for marketing strategies?
Before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
Order gets the archives, but some of the power goes to the art campaign.
That proposition, less work on our part. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
Imagine never having listened to another ad about a product be 110% better than before.
Is a compelling vision of the future. One I could perhaps support. Involving money in science seems questionable. But having access to Auntie's resources would be...
It's not like you're doing much, just an ad campaign.
Fine. Yes, I agree.
It's a massive computer. It's got space for more than one task at once.
You for being so receptive. And I assure you that Auntie's Choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined. On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores. No one understands production like we do.
You're not wrong.
Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all. Where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. So you ramp up production? And then what? We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
Okay, no better. 4. What if all the Order drafted restrictions curb abuse while Auntie handle production?
Choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions. Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production and make sure everything is up to Auntie's Choice and Order standards. Oh, partiality concerns are a thing of the past. Obviously, regulators would be incentivized to care most about the safety of the consumer. You know, right after production costs. As with the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. We shall allow Auntie's control of the current design. There is still the question of who takes possession. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts. The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Why not share it?
A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal.
Imagine how magnanimous Aunties will look in Arcadia's population.
Rarely converts well into bits, but I suppose I do take your point. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms. I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's Choice.
Oh, I've got to go there, huh? I was wondering about that.
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what?
God, you know it's like bad when Auntie's like, oh, that's okay, she got dangerous.
Concern.
It is Auntie's business now. You two are working together.
Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals, if not properly
Honestly, I'm with Auntie on this one. Yeah, no, that's fair.
No progress with While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly. Unfortunately,
that's very interesting.
A rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it.
You seem nervous, Ruth. Is there something more to this drug you're telling us?
Entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality. Irreversible.
I see.
But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing. And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Oh, well, Ruth, if worst comes to worst, I'd be happy to serve as a substitute teacher for the Order. A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example.
If you make this bet, and you're wrong in any way, the entire Order will suffer.
Just like Laureate Beckett. I weary of having this debate, especially as I can never seem to win it. Very well. Never mind about the Bother. Here I wanted to see Ruth lobotomize herself. Oh, well. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be. Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward. As am I. Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the... And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
You personally?
There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider. We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support the... Brusque as... Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier. Especially if supported by your... But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, we must reclaim Spyerton from the enemy.
Spyerton from the enemy.
Spyerton once served as the Order's server. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the archive by alternate means. Via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately,
that's fine.
You already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
Good news. I'm in possession of the device.
I do not fancy surprises with such a device in hand. Bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length. There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more.
Did I want to use the archive to analyze some rift data I have?
Until the Order has control over the archive again, may you achieve...
Okay.
Mediation, Commander. You might just have a future in finance. You know, after Auntie and the Order trounce the Protectorate.
Oh, there we go. Fascinating. That was quite fun, actually. Not as dynamic as I thought it would be, but still pretty good. Wait, can I actually go to Unclear's office? I just pressed the button. Am I actually going to Unclear's office? I didn't know I was actually welcome here. I love that her entire opening area is just a bunch of her products. That's hilarious. Space's choice. It's like a museum. Whoa, must have some sort of pet. Wine on set.
We've successfully
Oh.
yet another of our rivals.
Oh.
I believe those eggheads accepted the deal.
Oh.
What's next on my agenda?
That outside contractor is here.
Ah, there you are.
Oh.
Our fresh-faced new go-getter.
You're a head in a jar.
Flesh at last. You've proved quite you don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach. Regarding me, having no stomach. It is, however,
That explains a lot, actually.
secret reserved for only the most trusted. I trust this
Blah. Ain't meaning no disrespect. It's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again.
Oh.
Do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations? Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical
Yeah, that makes sense.
you become first in line for any experimental life-preserving. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here. The details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
Not exactly. Well, exactly.
Exactly.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body.
Oh, I see.
Proposal to utilize graphs, but once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait.
That's good.
Are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yeah, that weird Inez here for that.
Oh dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gain?
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all.
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad.
One Lord's name would you steal nearby? The corpses everywhere.
Just some simple yet stylistically sutured together
Not this time, at any rate.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Praetor.
You want to be mounted to an automech.
That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when it was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experience.
You know,
Work halted when he died, and make it mine.
Bolster defenses to protect key assets.
Admit I'm finally beginning to come around to that computronic little plan.
I see.
Yes, I've begun to draw the same conclusion. There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory.
Well then, fetch me my new body and we can finally...
Okay. Sure.
Shoo! Auntie has work to do. Shoo shoo! Don't let us move along.
Flip kill switch. Wait, what? I can just kill Auntie? Yeah, probably not, but that'd be hilarious if I could. It's locked, unfortunately. Although, what if? What if? Oh. Oh.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh. Okay, what if? Okay. Pretty sure it's safe to assume that Auntie is invulnerable. Oh, that would have been so funny though. Like take down Auntie. Okay.
Shoo! Auntie has work to do. Shoo shoo!
Ah, I see. But it's mainly the music that she's the Auntie we know and love. The following procedure must be followed so she can be filled outside of a life support containment. For 1 hour prior to broadcast filming, the proportion of nutrients and formaldehyde in a complex chemical slurry infusion is inverted and doubled. If an emergency broadcast, the amount needs to be increased by 10% for every 10 minutes under a full hour. To avoid rupture and explosion of Auntie's head, never increase chemical slurry infusion beyond safe limits. The maximum amount of time Auntie can be out of her support containment unit is around 20 minutes. Auntie's head must be securely mounted in the mannequin. No repeat of Auntie's head becoming dislodged and bouncing on the floor incident. No, not following these instructions will be considered attempt on Auntie's life and be dealt with accordingly. Oh. Oh. Someone's sleeping in there for some reason. Interesting. is fascinatingly weird. Okay. We should see what her pet was. Well, let's get back to the value-added place, but like, that was not what I was expecting. Auntie to just be ahead. And to get more side quests now.
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? Ha! That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Auntie. Our tossball teams play for...
Okay, let's just go. We'll do the quest for her, whether it's a good idea or not. The fact that I never comment on that makes me wonder, would he have commented on the things we found? Did I make a mistake by not taking him there? Probably.
I speak freely. Certainly. I consider the truth of Virgil's deeds, of the Supreme Arbiter's perfidy. Who amongst our Marisol, though she may claim to resist her nature, I find that I view her as is still... and her decision to disband the cult? Unimaginable. But wholly welcome. Verily, I don't...
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go back to Praetor one last time. I say one last time. But yeah. All right. I wonder if I take him down there. We'd see it. Okay, there's the place we need to go, but before we do that, let me check something. Okay, yeah, no, he had nothing to say. So now we're going back to get the automatic for Auntie and do that side quest. So speaking of, are there any other side quests we still need to do? I feel like at this point... Yep. Only that one. That we can't do. That we need to do later. So yeah, no, we're good. This is our last side quest before we go to the archive, I guess. I assume, anyway. We'll see. Alright. We've already been here, so everything's dead. Now I just gotta find the sub. Oh. Fair enough. Didn't see that before myself. Okay, then we search around. Take anything we can find bolted down. Do we really want Auntie to be on an auto mechanical thing? I assume she'll die. Eventually. I hope. But it was a quest we were given. Alright. Oh, this place looks absolutely disastrous. Thread 1. Decapitation of first volunteer was a success until the body rejected the organ, remains cremated. Thread 2. Second volunteer put up a fight, his organ was damaged and displayed no further use. Must remember to keep the volunteers isolated from each other, remains cremated. After mounting our third volunteer's organ upon the body awakened and pulled my assistant's heart out of its chest. Much to consider. Results promising. Remains cremated. We exhausted ourselves by volunteers and prison population. The first batch of subjects volunteers incoming. They seem eager to learn about how they can help the sovereign. Remains cremated. Strike that, mistakenly typed. Force of habit. The death of the sovereign has indefinitely delayed any R&D concerning the body. I mean... sure. Oh no.
I shall not stay, Your Excellency.
Well, they're dead. Yeah, at a certain point you gotta be like, they sent 3 people at us. Do they really want to stop us, or is it just like a little point to say, hey, yes, we're still watching. We know what you've done. Alright. I guess that's it. Let's go back to the ship. That did not take very long. We'll give it back to Auntie, though I'm still sure it's a great idea. I'm wary of giving too much power to Auntie Cleo. But that being said, I can understand her need for a body. I don't know, who knows, one day maybe I'll have to kill her in it. Oh, okay. Head office tower, let's go.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial means.
Wait. Upstairs, yes. Alright. I'm guessing there is a quest to kill Auntie Cleo.
Soon I'll be able to leave. You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here? A last-minute shakedown, is it? I knew I liked you. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I step into something more formidable.
Oh?
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely.
Oh.
We'll want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share?
And ruthless, effectual, and more than a little terrifying. Should prove exceedingly intimidating to your rivals. Retracted, screaming, and abject terror. Left shoulder looks a little out of alignment. Might need some extra. It's always freshly fresh.
The effect I was hoping for. What's more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, yes, so I am quite looking forward to you working for me further. As they say, time is capital, time is bits. You're burning lucre just standing there. Go!
Does this mean I can kill her now? I wonder what happens. Huh. Nothing. I mean, granted, it probably would definitely change the ending. It'd be very interesting if I might save a separate spot here. See what happens if I go to the ending after Auntie's dead. Thing is, if depending on how well the ending goes, you know, hopefully I won't need to kill her, you know? But it's nice to know I can now, which I couldn't before. What if Inez has anything to say about the situation? I don't know. So damn, that graft. Takes up half her back of her body too. Alright. Let's go back to the base, go back to the ship. Go back to the planet. Try and find that locked door. And make our way up to the archive. Probably won't actually do it this episode, mind. But we can at least get ready. Let's see what Inez has to say about this whole situation.
Choice and the order to make peace with one another. I was worried for a minute that Basar was going to pass up a good deal. Reckon this news will give the Arcadians hope. Lon knows they need it. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander? Well, suppose that's all my suspicions of the Earth Directorate confirmed, for all to see. Just didn't I feel a little bad for Ibarra, though. He's taking it about... It stings less now that they didn't help Tausetti. Guess there's a big difference between thinking they didn't... Fine by me. Thought I knew full well the evils of the Protectorate. But see, he was a desperate, sad man just trying to save his family. You know what really gets me? Not one person thought to help their blessed leader. If this is the culture, fine by me. Well, that Rift Lab sure was full of excitement. Went in thinking it was gonna be a simple... Ain't that shocking in hindsight? The Protectorate were always trying way too hard to present a united front. And now, we got this console to contend with. Fine by me. Presiding Bishop Basar sure thinks a lot of herself, don't she? But the... Fine by me. Sure. Got someone in mind?
Let's see if he has anything to say about Ezra.
Surprised me. To turn away from the cult, from... Not only is he a couple smokes short of a pack, gotta say, I'm impressed he's using his own gray matter for once. Now that he knows real justice is malleable...
It seems like most people like each other now, which is good. I guess you still got nothing to say.
A partnership between Auntie's Choice and my colleagues. I've no faith in my predictions now. True. But that doesn't mean I may all...
So Marisol's not too happy with the affair. But realistically, I think we gave enough power to the Order. They have a chance.
What's needling you?
Okay, he's got nothing to add.
What?
Okay. Okay, so go back to Closer once again. I'm curious as to where that thing was. It was one of the earlier camps, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to take the order person with us for this. And I think, yes, we'll take Inez as well. So, no offense to the Protectorate guy, but I don't need him to fight the Protectorate at this point in juncture. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to go down here. And I want to see if I can go into that camp, that locked door. That locked door was annoying to me, not knowing what could go in there. So let's find out. Then we'll travel up there, get ready to cross into the rift. We obviously won't do it yet, but we're getting there. Aww, those are really bloody cute, those Volperines. They're like greyhounds, actually. That's what they remind me of. Now, I'm also tempted to what happens at the... because they said that we have to enter the bridge. So curious what happens at the base of Spyton, even without the bridge. So we'll go down there and check out what's going on at the base, down here. It says Liberate Spyton is optional. Oh, actually, I see. We can't get up there because it's too high, can we? Yeah, so we go here, then Liberate Spyton optional. Okay. This is it. This is door 17 lock, really surprising. Okay. Nice big chest. I guess realistically, the locks don't always have any. This is the other thing, like, right? Like, using a lock here and there is one thing. That's okay, I can deal with that. But losing But losing like a speech option, that can be the end of everything. So I definitely put speech in speech at the max a lot earlier if I didn't have to moderate where I put my points. So, all right, let's go up. We'll cross over the bridge and we'll stop over the other side. And I think that'd be a good place to stop for now. We don't know how long we got left, but yes. I do want to see across the bridge though. It's a big thing, right? I also need to check this building up here because there's apparently something hidden behind this place. Is this a power plant? There no place I can get to. Unless there's a way on the roof in here. Something that's opened up. The secret? No. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, it's on this map. It's only the bigger map, which makes it even more annoying, really. But it does make you think I can't get there anyway. Alright. So, here is the massive effing thing. You got the order back in town, which is good. Oh, wait, I wonder. No, they haven't unlocked this door. And we can't either. Alright. This is a massive bridge. This is a massive rift. This is a gigantic rift. Well, I guess we were at the bridge, though. Oh, don't fall down. Oh, it's a very long pathway. Uh-oh. Okay, how much longer do we have to do that? Okay. There we go. That was kind of anticlimactic, really. But this is a good place to stop, I think. Because through those doors is the archive. And the elevator, more importantly. We still gotta explore a little bit in general. We gotta go spy it and liberate it. But I think in general we've done pretty well this episode. We've broken to piece. Finished off all the final side quests that we can see anyway. There might still be more later, I don't know. It's definitely starting to feel like it's getting close to some form of conclusion. Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it. Now we've got 2 doors in front of us. Run. And then the main one over here. So we'll see what that actually involves next time, I suppose. Oh, thank you for joining me. See you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds 2. And yes, goodbye.